All right, hello everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are watching from. This is IIPM YouTube channel. You're welcome to class once again. We want to thank you for your participation over the few days we started this masterclass series. And I believe that it has been a wonderful one so far. And we want to crave your indulgence to go back to some of our videos and watch, rewatch, and share with friends. So today's masterclass is very important, and we want you to take it more seriously because this is all about career advancement. So we are going to be dealing with career acceleration and advancement. Career acceleration and advancement. What you need to do differently in the year 2024. What are the things that you need to put in place as a professional in the year 2024? All right, so as we are starting now, we would like you to send invitations to your friends, colleagues from work, that they should also join us to participate in this masterclass. And I will be the coordinator for this training. And our able trainer is also here with us, our only Dr. Ebute Banito. All right. So without wasting our time, we need to start immediately so we can finish up quickly. All right. So, Doctor, the floor is yours. Thank you, sir.
All right. Thank you so much, Dami. And what a wonderful thing to be here again this morning to share our thoughts on career acceleration and advancement masterclass. So 2024 has just begun, and we have an assignment to make sure that in 2024 we excel not just in business but also in career. And that's why we'll set up this section today for us to have a wonderful time in career acceleration and career advancement. So once again, you're welcome. If you're joining us, if you're just joining us, please feel free to share this section with your friends, with your colleagues. Just share it so that we'll have people joining us on this platform and for us to all in together. And feel free to also use the chat room. Let us know where you're joining us from, your name and where you're joining us from. In the YouTube chat room, please just type, let us know exactly where you're joining us from. And should you have any question in course of this program, feel free to drop them and we're there to answer all of your questions, right? Okay, so you are wonderfully welcome, every one of us. We are wonderfully welcome. And in today's class, we're dealing with career acceleration and advancement masterclass. Career acceleration and advancement masterclass. So we're going to spend the next 30 minutes and they're about to be discussing on this subject matter. All right, we'll be discussing on this subject matter. Now, quickly, my name is Ebruchi Banito, and I am the Executive Director at the Integrated Institute of Professional Management. In case this is your first time of coming to IPM, you're welcome. And if you've not subscribed to the channel, please feel free to do so right now. Now, let's quickly look at what we have in our schedule today. So we have 3 things we want to achieve as a learning outcome in today's discussion. First, at the end of this training, we'd like to understand the key components of career acceleration, and then we'd like to review the key career skills, especially for the year, and then we'll also look at drafting the career acceleration action plan. So we'll help you to understand the components of career acceleration. We'll review key career acceleration skills, and then we will draft an acceleration action plan. All right. Now, by the end of this workshop, we expect that you should be able to do an analysis of your current position, or do an analysis to assess your current position versus where you want to get to, and you'll be able to put things in order for you to get to where you want to get to. But what we want to see by the end of 2024 is to share with you in your joy, having moved ahead in your career, right? Okay, permit me to begin this section with this quote from Brian Tracy. He said, "If you wish to achieve worthwhile things in your personal and career life, you must become a worthwhile person in your own self-development. If you wish to achieve worthwhile things in your personal and career life, you must become a worthwhile person in your own personal development. So what this simply means is that the foundation for career acceleration is hinged on self-development. The foundation for career advancement is hinged on self-development. Another person put it in another way, that's Oprah Winfrey. He said, create the highest, grandest vision possible for your life because you become what you believe. Create the grandest, highest vision possible for your life because you will become what you believe. Now, one thing about creating vision is that when you create vision, you get to back yourself up with the discipline and commitment in the place of personal development to make sure that you achieve that vision, right? Now, let me summarize career planning. Okay, let us summarize career planning. Career planning actually has to do with, first of all, you learning about yourself. Okay, who are you? You have to get to personal discovery. Okay, you have to do a personal discovery of yourself. Okay, you won't be able to do all things. So you must be able to find who you really are so that you can find out what you can do. Now, the next thing is for you to identify your skills. What do you have as skills? Just as every product has a value proposition, we also, as career persons, we must have value propositions. And our skills are part of the things we give as value proposition. Our skills are part of the things we give as value propositions. Then the next thing is for you to research your career options. Having known yourself, having understood your skills, where are the possible places you can explore as your career options? Which industries, which companies, which opportunities will you realize as your career options? Okay, find those things. Now, those things are going to be in line with what you discovered about yourself and then the skills you observed about yourself. And then you go to linking your major and your career. So in your major here, your major will have to do with your skills, your major certifications, your major qualifications. What are they? You have to link them up to what your career is going to be. And then know your values. Know your values. You don't want to find yourself in places where your values are conflicting with the organization or conflicting with the industry. You want to be sure that you know what? You know your values, right? You want to be sure that you know your values. Now, this is a recap of all of what we want to deal with. Now, let's quickly look at the key components of career acceleration. What are the key components of career acceleration? Now, the first thing there is your personal analysis. Your personal analysis, you can use a SWOT analysis to conduct a personal analysis of yourself. Your personal analysis will have to do with your strengths, your weaknesses, your values, your passions. Okay, your strength, your weaknesses, your values, and your passions. So these three things will help you to know exactly who you really are when it comes to the world of career. Okay, so your strength has to do with your skills, your qualifications, your certifications, the characteristics or the characters that you have that can distinguish you from others. Okay, all right, so that's about your strengths. Your weaknesses, you also find out what they are. Okay, it's funny that your values can actually be your weakness. Okay, your values, your core values. Okay, character can be a weakness. So find out what the weaknesses are. Then you don't have some certifications needed. You don't have some things needed for you to be able to get to where you want to get to. It can also become a weakness. That you don't have the right network of people. That could also become a weakness. Okay, then your values and your passion. What are your values? What's your belief system? Okay, know exactly what they are and what are you passionate about? Okay, because your career will be much more successful if you can link it to your passions. Okay, then the next thing for you to do is to create your goals. Okay, set direction for where you want to get to. Set your career objectives, set your career short-term goals, set your career long-term goals, set your career medium-term goals. So set goals, set direction, and break them down into short-term, medium-term, and long-term, as the case may be, and also create smart criteria that you can use to evaluate the dimensions of your goals per time, the rate of achievement of your goals per time. Then another thing you need is skills development. It's not just enough to develop skills, but it's also important that you find out the skills that are most needed in your career now, the skills that are most relevant, the skills that are yet the up-to-date skills. Those are the skills you want to pay attention to developing. So when you are doing your skill development, you also need to do skills gap analysis. So when you do skills gap analysis, it will tell you where you are as regards to your skills and where you want to get to. And then that will also tell you the kind of skills you need to embark on. When you also do skills gap analysis in the career wide, you will find out what skills have been there and what skills are needed. So you could make predictions of future skills and then begin to plan yourself, begin to gain skills in those gaps that have been identified. Then the next thing there is your networking. Your networking. You need to build a quality network of people that will help you achieve your career. So one thing you have to do about networking is to also set targets on the number of people you want to have, or first of all, the kind of people, the kind of quality of people you want to have in your network. It's not necessarily volume of numbers. It could just be 2-3 persons or more, but they have to be quality enough to help you advance, to help you accelerate in your career. Okay, and then decide how you're going to go about in getting those people. Okay, how are you going to screen those people? How are you going to make sure that you're getting the right network of people, or getting the right people in your network, the quality people in your network? All right, because there is a saying that your network determines your net worth. So if you want to accelerate, improve your net worth, then you must pay attention to increasing your network. All right, then the next thing is mentorship. A whole lot of us do not pay attention to mentorship. Career acceleration simply means that you want to get to where others have actually gotten to before you. All right, so people have gotten there before you, so you want to get there. So one of the easiest ways to accelerate your career is through mentorship. So find those who have been there, okay, and then let them coach you, let them mentor you, let them guide you on how to get there. But going to get a mentor is or desiring to find the mentor is one thing, but going out to get that mentor is another thing. So you have to do a whole lot of research to make sure that the person you want to bring in your mentorship circle is worth the kind of person you need to be able to drive. Okay, there are people you could bring into your mentorship circle, irrespective of the fact that they've been there before you, but they might not provide you all the necessary guidance you need to get there. So you need to find someone who is open to advise you, who is open to guide you, who is open to communicate with you. Okay, if you have a mentor and the communication is not effective, you can't really consider that as an effective mentorship. So you have to consider these things in your mentorship. Then you look at visibility and recognition. When you look at visibility, you want to look at maximizing opportunities for personal branding. Okay, you must see yourself as a brand and then work on that. You must see yourself as a brand and then you must work on branding yourself. Okay, how do you go about branding yourself? We have the social media these days, so you can look at LinkedIn and create professional profiles that will help you get to where you want to get to. All right, create professional profiles that will help you get to where you want to get to. All right, then on recognitions, look out for projects, look out for achievements you've had. Okay, look out for projects, look out for achievements you've had, and then let those things be part of the things you create in your visibility. Okay, those things are the things that will give you some sort of testimonial. Okay, and then with that, you'll be able to advance, you'll be able to see people reading more about you, and then all of that. All right. Okay, then moving forward, let's look at what each of these things mean. For skills development, engage in continuous learning. In your continuous learning, you could draft workshops to go, you could draft books to read, how to have personal times with your mentor so that you could learn more and all of that. Okay. Also engage in professional development courses. Okay. In current realities, you must enjoy the privilege of professional development courses. And what a great thing. In IPM will give you the opportunity to develop yourself professionally. Okay, so you could actually check the link of this description. In the description of this live stream, you will find the link to admission session. So you could also register, okay, and find courses that will interest you. And then make sure you have good qualifications and good certifications. Okay, it's one thing to have professional development, it's another thing to have certifications and qualifications that are recognized. And also what a great thing, in IPM, you get to have certifications that are internationally recognized. Okay, so thank you so much. As we move to the next one, networking. Now, before I go to networking, one more time, thank you for joining us. In case you've not shared this video, please go ahead now and share it so that others can join us. Share it with your network, share it across your social media platforms so that your colleagues, your friends, they can also join us in learning about it. These are wonderful information that could actually guarantee 100% career shift this year and beyond. So let's share it with them, and then let's all learn together. And importantly, in case you've not subscribed, please subscribe. And in case you've not liked this video, please also give it a like. Okay, give it a like. All right. Now, networking. Networking is a very important tool for career acceleration. Networking is a very important tool in career acceleration. And I'm going to give you a very good example. Now, somebody shared a story of a lady who needed a husband. Now, this lady is consistently staying indoors. Okay, so at what point will she have to see a man that will even talk to her? So one of the things networking does for us is to give us the opportunity to meet people in the right places, okay, and be able to discuss our career opportunities, career prospects with them. So when engaging in networking, you want to build professional relationships. You want to engage in networking events and conferences. So attend networking events, attend conferences. So one of the targets you need to set per year, as far as your career is concerned, is to set goal on how many networking events, how many conferences, how many workshops, how many professional development engagements you want to attend to. Okay, then also look at your online platforms. The online platforms like LinkedIn and professional associations gives you the privilege of looking at people's profile and then finding the people that could give you leverage in your career. And also using your profile, also building your profile professionally to also give you that leverage of others searching you up and being able to link up with you. Now, moving forward, I have goal setting. You have your short and long-term goals, you have your SMART goals, and then you have aligning of your goals with organizational objective. Whether you're setting short-term goals or you're setting long-term goals to your career, these have to be SMART. Okay, your goals need to be SMART. They need to be specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Now, by the end of this section, we will be looking at a template on how to go about creating an acceleration, a career acceleration plan for ourselves. Okay, and whatever thing you're setting as goals, it has to be organization bound. It has to be relevant to organizations. It has to be relevant to what? To organizations. Now, under mentorship, finding a mentor is an important assignment for you. Like I said, you don't want to get to someone who will not give you the time, who will not be an advantage to you. So you want to find someone who will give you that leverage, who will answer your questions, who will be sure that he's there for you or she's there for you. Okay, and it has to be someone who has also gone through the ladder and he or she is ready to give you the career leap that you want. Okay, it's ready to give you the career leap that you want. Then you have the benefits of mentorship. Okay, so one of the benefits of mentorship is that you get to learn faster. Okay, you get to you have the opportunity of not making the mistakes that your mentors made, and you have opportunities of recommendation. This is very, very important. The opportunities of what? Of recommendation. The opportunities of recommendation. Now, recommendation can be online, it can be offline, but in contemporary times, both are very, very valid. Whether you're getting recommendation either online or getting recognition either offline, this is very, very important. Okay, then being a mentee and also being a mentor, your role in being a mentee is that you must be humble enough to learn from your mentor, and you must be open enough, you must be willing, you must show passion. Okay, you must be ready to honor your mentor, because most often mentors don't ask us for money, they don't ask us for anything, they just want to be part of our success. So we must also be ready to honor them. We must also be ready to learn from them. We must show that willingness and commitment to learn from them. We must be diligent and we must be timely in everything we do with them. And we must learn how to not to cross our boundaries as mentees. All right. Now, moving forward, branding yourself and all of that. So you must learn to gain visibility and recognition. Showcase your achievement. When you get your online platforms, whether you're using LinkedIn, Facebook, X, whichever one you're using, please make sure that in your profile, you are what? You are showing your achievement. You are showing, no matter how little they are, you are showing your achievements. Okay, so try as much as you also can to take leadership roles. Okay, those are part of the things that will distinguish you when people look at your profile. So some positions might not really be paying you, but they give you that leverage that you need. They give you that leverage that you need. All right. Then you have the contributing to cross-functional projects. You also learn to volunteer, okay, on projects that gives you experience, projects that showcases that you have dynamic skills. All right. So all of those things, when you do them, put them together. Make sure you put them across the lines of your profiles on LinkedIn, on Facebook, on X, and make sure that people get to see what you're doing. All right. Because one thing we must do is that one thing we must know is that people are consistently searching out for the skills that we have. So the more you present yourself as the best figure in that field, the better for you. Okay. The more you present it, the better for you. All right. Now let's round up with the career skills you need in 2024. The career skills you need in 2024. Number one, you need the skills of digital literacy. Find out the contemporary skills as regards to digital literacy that you need, and then get yourself involved. We might not be specific in mentioning some skills, but find out the ones that are relevant in your career and then focus on them. Okay, then there must be adaptability and resilience. You must build adaptability and resilience skills. You know, those days we used to talk about stress management skills, but now we talk about adaptability and resilience, because now the dynamic environment being so volatile, okay, being so uncertain, you must learn to adapt and be resilient in the face of changes. Okay, so the other day we took a course, or we took a session on managing businesses in the VUCA environment. All right. So I would like you to search out that video. In case you've not watched it, I would like you to search out that video and watch that particular video. All right. Watch that particular video. That would help you in understanding how to go about adaptability and resilience. Then another thing is the critical thinking and problem solving. In the face of artificial intelligence, okay, how can you distinguish yourself? One of the best ways to distinguish yourself is through critical thinking and problem solving. So you must take courses, take assignments that will challenge your thinking ability. Take courses, take assignments that challenge your ability, your thinking and problem solving abilities. Then another thing is the aspect of emotional intelligence. Okay, in the era of artificial intelligence, also, how can you have differentiation? One of the ways to have differentiation is what is emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence. So you must pay attention to what? To emotional intelligence, building your emotional confidence, building your self-regulation, self-awareness, your social skills, and all of that. Okay. Then you have creativity and innovation. Okay, creativity and innovation. Then communication skills will always remain there. Okay, communication skills, we must master the art of effective communication. Effective communication. And of course, in contemporary time, when we say communication is now a composite word, because you have to merge both your ability to come up with concepts with the use of technology to transmit information, and making sure that they are transmitted in good time, at the right time, at the right pace, at the right frequency, to the right people, right, through the right medium. Okay, then you have collaboration and teamwork. We used to talk about competition before, how to outsmart others and all of that. But the best competition strategy now in contemporary times is collaboration. Okay, find a way to collaborate, find a way to build teams, be good in teamwork. Then you have leadership and management skills. We cannot talk less of this. We cannot talk less of leadership and management skills. So this is very, very important. Then we'll also look at tech skills. It's important in the current dispensation we are that you add technological skills to what you do, all right? Add technological skills to what you do. Then cybersecurity, awareness. No, we are not saying you should be a guru in cybersecurity, but learn something about cybersecurity. Okay, you must get something to know about cybersecurity, data privacy, data security, and all of that. Okay, how can information be preserved without being hacked? You also need to learn about that. They have to also look at cultural competencies, cultural and diversity competencies, cultural and diversity competencies. Look at improving your skills at cultural and diversity competencies. Most of us look out for careers across the globe where our background differs from all of what exists there. So we must learn to master the art of cultural sensitivities, managing cultural diversities and all of that. Okay, so we build cultural competence. Then another important skill in 2024 is entrepreneurial mindset. Okay, one thing that I've come to realize is that entrepreneurs love hiring entrepreneurs. They love hiring people that think proactively, people that love solving problems, people that love thinking out things straight, and then people that like taking actions. Okay, so if you want to be, if you want to experience an accelerated career in 2024, then you must have an entrepreneurial skill. Then engage in continuous learning. You cannot learn enough. Continuously learn. Okay, and then also learn more about environmental and social awareness. This brings us to the point of sustainability. Every business today is, or the governments of the world today are talking about sustainability, and every business is expected to inculcate the attitude of sustainability in their plans, in their operations, and all of that. And when we talk about sustainability, it's majorly environmental and social cases, right? So what do you know about the environment? What do you know about the society? What do you know about the ecosystem? Okay, do you have skills that can help organizations make sure that their businesses are eco-friendly? Okay, their businesses are sustainable, right? So you need to also master that. Then you have the data literacy, ability to interpret data, ability to analyze data, ability to make decisions with data. All right, you all need all of these skills and many more. Okay, now before we go on to looking at the career acceleration template, which is you going now to sit down and then work on these things and use them to develop your own career acceleration plan for the year 2024. You must have definite goals that you want to achieve in your career, and then with this career template, you'll be able to know what they are and then be able to smash them. All right. Okay. But once again, thank you so much for joining us. We have a question in the YouTube link. If you had one thing you would love to do in your career this year, or you want to experience in your career this year, what would that be? If you really have a passion for one thing concerning your career this year, what will it be? We'd like you to drop your answer in the comment section. Okay. Now, one more time, in case you're just joining us, please feel free to share this link with your friends, with your colleagues, and subscribe to this channel because what we do here is to help you build career, build on your career, build on your business. So we principally discuss professional development, and we'll also run professional development courses, give you professional development or issue internationally recognized professional certifications. So every day, anytime you come to this channel, you have something to learn. Okay, you have something to learn. All right, so join us here and let's all learn together. So in case you've not subscribed, subscribe. Give us a like on this current video that is going on. Give us a like, and then that would be great. Now, on your career acceleration action plan, so we've divided it into about from A, B, C, D, E to G. Okay, so let's look at what we have. On the first section, you have your personal analysis. Your personal analysis, your strengths, your weaknesses, your values and passion, and then your personal description. Your strength, identify your core strengths and your unique skills. That's what you want to put there, because that's going to become the area that you're going to be, that is going to be point at where you should be going to. Then look at your weaknesses, recognize areas for improvement and skills development. Your values and passion, assess your values and passion to align with your career goals. And then after you've done this, give yourself a personal description. Use the most positive and motivating words to describe yourself. So if you were to be on an interview and they ask you a question, tell us about yourself. What will you say about yourself? Now, having understood your strengths, having understood your values, can you give yourself the most positive and most motivating description that could change your career right now? Now, session B has to do with creating your career direction and goal setting. So the first thing there is establish your career objective. Then what are your short-term goals, especially for this year, in the next 6 months to 1 year? What are your career goals? Clearly define specific achievable goals for the next 6 to 12 months. What do you want to experience in your career? Okay, write them down there. Then on your long-term goals, okay, on your long-term goals, outline the broader career objective for the next 3 to 5 years. Okay, this could now include the industries that you want to work in. Or if you so wish, you can specify, you can now specify the names of the companies you want to work in. Okay, and then give yourself a target on how to get there. Now, on the SMART criteria, ensure that the goals are specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Then on the section C, you have your skills development. Identify target skills that will help you get to where you want to get to. All right. So list the skills necessary for your career progression. Then the training and courses, plan relevant courses, workshop, or certifications that you need to have to be able to advance. Okay, then the application, set goals to apply new skills in your current role or project so that you can test run the relevance of that particular or of those particular skills you've gotten in your progressive career. Okay, then set evaluation criteria that are specific, measurable, achievable, time frame, time bound, and relevant to what you want to do. All right. Then you have section D, the networking. You have on each of the professional network assessment, networking events, online presence, and evaluation criteria. On the professional network assessment, evaluate your current network and identify gaps. Look at the people you have currently in your network. Look at the professional groups you belong to your network, and then find out, are they going to help you or are they not going to help you? And we'd like to use this opportunity to encourage you to review the IPM membership. That is going to be a wonderful opportunity for you, and please feel free to join us. At least this year, join us to test our membership offers. And that's going to be a great one for you. Then you look at the networking events, plan attendance at industry events. So list all the events you want to attend this year. List them in your networking events. On your online presence, enhance and update your LinkedIn profile and other relevant platforms. And be sure to post them regularly. So give yourself a target on what you're going to do to enhance your online presence. All right, give yourself a target, the number of posts you need to make, how you need to make the post, the kind of niche you're creating for yourself. You need to make those things clearly stated on your online presence strategy. So you also have an evaluation criteria for all of what you've set out there. Then you have your mentorship, the mentor identification. Identify potential mentors within or outside your organization. You must have set criteria for who your mentor should look like. Okay, you have created an avatar of who your mentor should look like. Maybe number of years of experience, the characteristics of this person, the person's willingness to help, and then look at all of that. Look at the person's network. Okay, so you have to take the time to research on the kind of person that needs to be your mentor. And please note, your mentor does not necessarily mean someone who is richer than you. Okay, simply means someone who has been there and willing to guide you to get where you're going to. Then initiate contact with your prospective mentors. Reach out and request mentorship for guidance. You can write mail, you can write letters, you can use your professional network platforms like your LinkedIn, Facebook, and what have you to initiate discussions. There are regular check-ins. Establish a schedule for regular mentorship meetings. If you have a mentor who has agreed to mentor you, please make sure you have a regular time, a checkup with the person. Okay, I discuss with my mentors every now and then. Okay, so find out your own schedule. Is it going to be on a weekly basis? Is it going to be on a monthly basis? Is it going to be on a quarterly basis? But you make sure you establish communication that will make them get more open to you and willing to help you. So your frequency matters. Okay, your frequency matters, but that frequency does not mean that you begin to bore them out. Okay, no, you don't want to get them worn out with your presence. Okay, But make sure that anytime you engage them is something relevant you're discussing. In fact, let your presence in their lives also challenge them to do more. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Let your presence in the life of your mentors also challenge them to do more. Also set evaluation criteria on how you're going to go about that. Then you have your visibility and recognition. Okay, under visibility, check out the project contributions, identify key projects to contribute within your organization. Okay, the ones you've done before that you think will make a very good mark on who you are. Please, you can also identify them. The ones you're going to pick up, identify them. Leadership opportunities, seek out leadership roles, opportunities. Like I said earlier, some of the leadership roles opportunities might not be ones that you get paid for, but they have the opportunity of advancing you. Okay, they have the opportunity of what? Of advancing you. Then self-promotion, develop a strategy to showcase your achievement within the organization and without the organization. So if you're currently not working, look at a strategy that you can use to promote your skills, promote your brand, your personal brand. Okay, so that it can get to the persons who, or get to organizations who will now in turn be part of who you are. All right. Then you have your progress tracking. Do have a monthly or quarterly check-ins, reviews to see what you've done, what you've achieved. Also look at the feedback loops, seek feedback from mentors, colleagues, or supervisors regularly so that you know how to work on yourself. And then celebrate your milestones, acknowledge and celebrate the achievements along the way. Then always be ready to adapt to changes and make sure that you are getting yourself meet with what the current realities are. Now, to round up this section, Abraham Lincoln has this to say. He said the most reliable way to predict the future is to create it. The most reliable way to predict the future is to create it. So now we've given you the template. All you need to do is to look at this template and then use it to work out your own future as far as your career is concerned, this year, next year, and all the years to come. All right. Now, importantly, if you have a question, feel free to drop it in this on this segment, and we'll be here to answer you and provide you with the guidance that you need. One more time, thank you so much for your time, and we appreciate everything, your time, your energy. We believe you've learned something today. So please feel free to, one more time, subscribe to this channel, share, comment, ask your questions, like this video, and then that will be a great time for us all. Thank you so much. My name still remains Ebuchi O.C. Banito. Should you have need for our professional programs, please check out in the description. You get to see the link for registration. Click on it, register, and we'll see you on the other side. Importantly, also, we are launching our consulting course program, and we would like you to be part of it. We are launching different courses this season that you can benefit from. You have the consulting, you have the executive development courses, you have emotional intelligence courses, project management, human resource management, and a whole lot more. So in case you have not subscribed to our channel, you've not subscribed to our email, please feel free to do so. You can go to iipmi.org/join. Okay, so maybe the coordinator will put that in the chat room. iipmi.org/join. So all of this will help you gain more from your relationship with us. Thank you so much. This is the last of our series in this month, in this first quarter of this month. So by next week, we are starting another series, and I'm sure you would like to be part of it. So keep tuned to our channel, and then we'll get you updated. I'll be handing over to the program coordinator right now. Thank you so much.
All right. Wow. This is wonderful. It was brief, informative, and educative. And of course, it's also timely. Thank you for your time, Dr. Banito. And all the information that you have shared with us, please don't let us forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel. And if you have any questions, drop it on the comment section. We attend to those questions later. And we will post the website link on the comment section as well. So you can revisit the YouTube channel, and it will take you to the necessary information you need. Thank you. Until we come to your way again, please try as much as possible to seek for knowledge and be more educative. Thank you, and God bless you.